Hey everyone, super excited to show you guys the Maven B2 binoculars. These are a great piece of glass. We're going to talk through what we like, a couple of things we don't like as much, and talk through some comparisons. Maven has a lot of binoculars, and I've done a review on their spotter, their rangefinder, but really have been excited for this one. It's been a long time coming, and I've used the C series, the B series, the B1s, and now these are the B2s. The reason I wanted to highlight the B2s are these are a very unique binocular. They have the Abbe Koenig prism, and these have an 11 by 45 on the magnification to the objective. You can get these in a 7 or a 9, but a lot of companies such as the Razor UHD by Vortex, the Sig Zulu 9 or 10s are using this prism, and those are kind of known as kind of like their top tier within that brand of binoculars. So these are not the highest end. These are not your $3,000 binoculars, but for that mid-range price, these have unbelievable clarity, and I would fit the UHDs, the Sig Zulus, the 9s and 10s with these as well. Pretty sure they're actually built like the exact same factory. A lot of similarities. The Zulu 9s that I had, you have the 9 or the 11s, and I went back and forth for a long time. The 9 by 45 on the B2 or the Sig Zulu 9s is probably the sweet spot. It is really good as far as low light, field of view, depth of field, just an insane wow factor on the 9 by 45. The 11 by 45, definitely that 2x of magnification does help quite a bit. You lose a little bit of light gathering and depth of field. I did notice that. So I was able to go back and forth with those on the Sig Zulus. Again, the same thing, basically the same performance as the B2, and then ended up with the B2 11 by 45, which I absolutely love. Been using it for elk hunting, for deer hunting, wildlife observation. This is a great binocular. Talking through the specs, these are pretty tall, so you're gonna at least need like a medium-sized marsupial. I barely got these in the large size Stone Glacier. I wouldn't recommend that. A little over 33 ounces in weight, so these are a brick. I actually appreciate the size because I can hold these really well, but they're big, they're heavy, and then for eye relief, it's 16.7 millimeters. Wanted to talk about what I love about the eye relief. Overall, when I have the eye cups out, I can use these perfectly, no black spots, but off a tripod, which I prefer the 11s for, all the way in, it's perfect. So I think that's overlooked, but I prefer a binocular when the eye cups are all the way out. I'm getting a perfect view. That way when I switch to a tripod, I have a little bit of extra room, and so I'm not bumping the tripod. So think about that for eye relief. For me, these lined up perfectly. So I love that. The field of view is 314 feet for an 11X, so that's not bad. So pretty good field of view there. And so overall, the specs are good. There are some specs on the Maven website, light transmission, near focus. Those are important, but to me, I always look for eye relief, field of view. If they're comfortable in my hand, like the ergonomics, I'm not too concerned about weight typically. And then of course the clarity. So the viewing experience of these is why I can't put these down. The Sig Zulu 9s I had, absolutely loved. Decided to go with the Mavens, as I do like Maven as a company. Just great service. I love their rangefinder, their compact spotter. So the image quality, that is what is the most kind of respectable feature in my opinion. The 11X is amazing. You can really get in close. They do have a little bit of shake, and so I typically might use my hat or off a tripod. These are incredible, at least for me that is. But I love the image quality. There is just, the colors just really pop. Maven, their glass, their coatings are exceptional. As a quick example, on their rangefinder, I've compared that to like the SIG 8K glass. Maven's is definitely brighter to my eyes, better contrast. They just do a lot of good things with their coatings. They put a lot of focus on their glass. So the B2s, I would say that these are for somebody who doesn't mind a big binocular. They want low light, and deciding on the 9 or the 11s, go with the 11s if you're tripod glassing more, or you're really just trying to get out there. The 9s, if you're gonna hike around more, not tripod glass as much, those are hard to beat. So for the ones that I've tried, I would put these over the Tract Toric, the Vortex UHD, the Nikon Monarch HG. Those are all similar as far as range. I would still put these over those, especially if you're in the 9X. There's just something to my eyes that notices a difference, a step up, just a touch. Not a huge step up, those are all great. That's just what I noticed. Would love to hear if you guys are also liking Maven, if you've used the C series, the B series, the B1s, B2s. These are kind of what I landed on. They are just a absolute workhorse. The 11X, it's crazy how clear it is, how far you can see off a tripod. These are insane. I almost don't even feel like I need to use a spotter. These are so good. Love the way they feel, the way that the size is, I like. I don't mind the weight, and everything is built just amazing. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks so much for stopping by, and we'll see you on the next one.